Hello, beautiful friend, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome in if you're new here. Let's explore the energy that's going to be coming towards you with the weekly Astro Talk. This reading is going to be for anyone with Sun, Moon, Rising, any inner planets in a cardinal sign. Cardinal signs are Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn. Please keep in mind, this is going to be a general reading, so not everything I say is going to stick with you. Working on your boundaries is something that's going to be important this week because this is going to help you for the energy that's going to be coming towards you for the next couple of weeks. It's all around how you establish your inner boundaries and your outer boundaries, how you show up in relationships, and the habits that you have towards your relationships. And one of the lessons that you have there is the stuff that you put up with, and especially the lies that you tell yourself and the criticism that you're carrying from other people. And it's stuff that it's not helping you grow. So what this could look like is somebody in the past told you that you were a bad person, and this person is not somebody that was good in your life, but you took their opinion and you made it a part of your identity. So even though it wasn't true, you made it true with your actions, your thoughts, and all of that energy around you. And that's something that you're going to have to work on this week because of your inner boundaries and how that comes out. One of the things that is going to be coming out that's going to be affecting all of this during this week is how do you escape your daily routine? And there isn't a lot of inner boundaries to help you with that. And not having inner boundaries towards that is something that lets you get caught up in this energy very, very easily. Some of the negative emotions that are attached to all of this energy are about how you give a lot of people the benefit of the doubt, even though they show you the red flags. And that's something to do with the inner boundaries that you have, because that energy has a lot to do with you not speaking up for yourself when you know something's wrong. You know that they're lying, or you know that they're no good for you, and you see all of these red flags and you give them the benefit of the doubt and you keep them in your life. And then when something goes wrong, instead of taking accountability because of your inner boundaries, you blame them and how it's pretty much all of their fault. And that doesn't exclude what they did to you. I'm not trying to justify any wrongdoing, but you not working on those inner boundaries is something that's going to make this a cycle, and it's going to keep going, and you're going to keep attracting that energy. During this time on January 21st, there's going to be a whole new cycle that's going to be started, and you're going to get wrapped up in this energy if you don't start working on this. Because even acknowledging that you have to work on this, that's the first step. And that's creating new energy within yourself of wanting to change and wanting to be better. And right now, there really isn't that much energy because of those inner boundaries, because you don't want to admit that you keep putting yourself in that same cycle. This energy that you keep either attracting to yourself, or this is how you are. And this energy is about allowing it to happen. And you're allowing it to happen. Like I said, it's going to sound like a broken record, but those inner boundaries that you don't have, and you not speaking up for yourself. And there's also a need to find balance within the anger and the relationship with yourself, because there's a lot of anger that you're carrying around, and this anger is at times taken out on people that have nothing to do with it, and it's because of those inner boundaries. So examine the inner boundaries that you have and the beliefs that you have during this week, and that's something that could really bring in some change, so you could start taking advantage of this energy. There's going to be a mystical aspect at the end of the month that's really going to bring in good luck to everybody around, but you're not going to be able to take advantage of the energy if you don't start working on this. Now we're going to dive into each sign of the cardinals and see how it's going to come out. I suggest that you listen to all the videos together because it's all connected. Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. I suggest that you listen to all the videos together Eight of Pentacles and Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is about having a burden. How do you deal with your stress? What type of exercises or mental tools do you have? When you're stressful, does that turn into anger and you react towards other people that don't deserve it? How do you talk to yourself in your head when you're stressed out? Capricorn is at times known as a cold sign, but you give the benefit of the doubt to a lot of people. What boundaries do you have towards that? Because the people that you're giving the benefit of the doubt, a lot of these people, they act with you a certain way, but they're showing you with their actions that they're a completely different person and that their actions don't meet up with their words. An example what this could look like is being annoyed when somebody is late, but yet you're always tardy yourself. Or saying that you're vegan, but you eat meat on certain days or on certain occasions or holidays. It's something that doesn't add up. And you're using that energy to judge others, or it's being used to judge you. With Eight of Pentacles, there's something that you're working hard towards, but it's not going to help you at the end of the road. And what this could look like is, so you're giving up all of this time and even relationships that could have been built with your family for a company that doesn't value you. But you make up all of these excuses of why you have to stay there and why you do that, so your job comes first. And Capricorn energy is known to do that a lot, to be obsessed with either being productive or with working or attracting or being attracted to people that are like that. You could also judge people based on their productivity or on the job that they have or what they do with their life. And that's something to where if you're not happy with yourself, you are going to judge somebody that's doing the same thing. So if you're an alcoholic, you're going to judge somebody that is an alcoholic. You're not applying that same wisdom that you're giving to them to yourself. And that's more of that contradictory energy that I talked about earlier. There's a lot of that going on here because of how you look at yourself, and that comes from being in denial or not wanting to take accountability from your actions. If you don't start looking at, there is a transit that's going to be coming next week that's going to force a lot of changes within you, and that's one of the things that it's going to start forcing. And Pluto's going to be involved, so it's going to be a lot of heavy energy. It's going to intensify the more you keep going with trying to stay blinded towards your actions, your boundaries, how you hold your anger and yourself accountable. Please let me know how this reading resonated with you by subscribing and in the comments.